Hi everyone, this is Megan Jose with Pure Romance. I wanted to share a few different ideas on how to grow your VIP group, so meaning the amount of people in it, as well as providing value to those within the group. One thing we want to keep in mind as business owners is that we really want to have a goal of constantly meeting new people. And we truly have unlimited potential with social media. And so having a VIP group can be very beneficial to your business. As business owners, we also want to make sure that we are providing value to our clients. This will create the like and trust factor, it'll create loyalty, and people will organically want to include their funds if they're finding value in things that you do. Before sharing, one thing I want to mention, sometimes I hear consultants say things like, it doesn't work. I tried so and so's post and these things never work. To be very honest, nothing we share will work unless you're doing some behind the scenes work. In order to make good use of any of these ideas, you want to make sure that you're actively posting on Facebook as well as your VIP group. So, this does not mean that you're constantly posting business related things. Being active can mean sharing some funny memes, educational articles, something personal, so about your family or your fur babies or hobbies you like to do. Before saying that something doesn't work, please take a look at what you're posting and ask yourself, am I posting 100% business all the time? If I were a client looking at this group, would I be annoyed at things that she's posting? So take a look at what you've done over the past couple of months and ask if you need to start adjusting and switching some things up. Foil packs are relatively cheap, especially if you're a newer consultant, and it can be a really great incentive for those to invite friends. Here is the post that I do every single month in my VIP group, and typically within an hour, I'll get 30 new people in the group, and that's just within an hour. And also, that's 30 new people that have accepted their invite, which can be like pulling teeth to get people to accept that invite. Now, I really do believe in breaking down why I do what I do because I want you to truly understand why this works. You can copy and paste it, but if you don't understand the science behind it, it's not going to make any sense for future things you'd like to do. So everything I do is very intentional. If it's not simple for me, I'm not going to do it. And if you do have a team, keep that in mind as well. If it's not simple for them, they're not going to do it. And I know some consultants require a larger number to be invited in order to get something. And I'm actually guilty of doing that before as well. But our goal should be to encourage as many people to do these as possible. So if you're going to make a requirement to invite 100, how many will actually do it? For me in the past, it was only one or two. This needs to be short and sweet for them. And you're going to have more people do it because you're not requiring them to invite the whole world. Second thing, best way to bring value to your clients is to simply give them what they want. But how do you know what they want without asking? So I created a Google form. Keeping track is simple. So tag them in the comments of that drawing announcement. This is extremely important. It again shows that people are participating and that you don't want to miss out. Plus, on the consultant side, it makes it a lot easier to track when it's all in one place. Again, making sure you're creating a sense of urgency by giving them a short deadline to participate and moving the masses. So is it easier for people to invite a few friends versus 100? Keep it simple for yourself. I use everything from Google Forms and it's free. So if you haven't utilized their free services yet, they have multiple different ones. So they have Google Docs, which is like Microsoft Office, Google Sheets, which is like Microsoft Excel, Google Slides, which is like PowerPoint, and Forms, which is what I used for this. So all of this is free for you to use. In the Google form, I include their name, a short video explaining the importance of sexual health, which is something that I record of myself so that way they can see my personality and get to know me on that level. An example of questions, which you see here, and an area of that for them to ask questions right below it. What I love about this is that you now have literally months worth of content. If you're like me, I'm not very creative. This gives me everything I need. And so I don't have to try and think of different things to talk about because they're giving me what they want to know. And so when you address this with them, it's going to provide value to not just them, but so many other women in your VIP group. Next thing I want to share is just going back to how we want social proof. So here's just a few examples of things that people have posted in my VIP group. And I'll tell you, I have sold so much more just from people sharing what they bought from you. When people add friends to your VIP group, make sure you add them as well and then message them. So if you're like me, personally, I hate when business owners add me and all of my friends on Facebook if we never had a previous connection. And so this is a little bit different. So their friends are adding them to your group, and it's our job to make sure we're reaching out to them, introducing yourself, and just saying, hey, so and so invited you to my Peer Romance private group page because she thought you might enjoy some of the things we talk about. I'm doing a prize drawing tomorrow evening. You're welcome to get entered as well. All the details are here. And so it's really important that we're making that personal connection, because you don't want to be that type of consultant who annoys people just by adding random people without having a reason to do it. When you go live and you post the answers to their questions, make sure that you're giving factual information. Below are a few great resources that are accurate and address common concerns if you're unsure of how to answer. And I do this monthly in my group page, and it's worked really, really well with getting more people in my group and building that connection and providing value to our clients.